the condition today?
Yeah, it's getting better. You know, it's just swollen right now. You know, I think once the swelling goes down, I'll be fine.
Michael, how confident are you that if in fact you did miss a game, that the rest of the running back core can pick up the slack for you?
I think we'll be fine. You know, that's one reason I'm not going to push it. You know, I'm not going to rush back on the field. To jeopardize my career here. We have some of the best running backs in the country. You know, Kenya is obviously one of the best running backs in the Pac-10. And D'Anthony, he's a phenomenal player. And Trey, I'm really confident those guys can get the job done come Saturday.
That means you don't think you'll be playing this weekend?
I don't know. I mean, I have to wait and see.
You said that you were going to be taking on a lot more of a coaching role. Have you done that over the last 2 days?
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. Just getting those guys in line, telling them what they're missing, and what's to expect. Arizona State, they get a lot of turnovers, and we're gonna have to practice a lot of ball security this week.
Is that mostly in meetings? Are you able to do much in practices?
Yeah, mostly in meetings. Practice. I just try to keep my conditioning up.
Michael, you mentioned that you've been through this before in high school. How similar is this one to this injury and recovery to what you had mentioned?
It's pretty much the same thing. This one swelled up a little more, obviously, but it doesn't hurt any worse or any less.
Have you
Molly,
seen
that question? Molly, do you have a question?
Come back.
Okay.
Have you seen video or still photography of the injury? Did you have any reaction to that?
I seen it live. I don't want to see it again. I don't need a picture or a video to see that thing again. I don't want to see it ever.
How frustrating is this process for you, not being able to sprint the ball, just out there with guys?
Obviously, it's frustrating, but I have a great supporting cast. Coach Cam really helps me out, dealing with situations, and I know I'm going to be back out there really soon. So my job right now is keep the team up and get the running backs in line for a big matchup.
You've missed games before. What's it like being on the sideline when your teammates are on the field?
Obviously, it sucks in the beginning, but once the game gets started, it's really not that bad. Obviously you want to be on the field, and if you win the game, then I'll be happy. If you lose the game, I'll be really hurt.
Molly.
You had said that the elbow popped out, and while you were on the field, you popped it back in. Did you do it right? Has it had to be popped out and popped back in?
Did you do it right?
I definitely did it right. At least to my knowledge.
Well, Michael, obviously you want to get back as soon as you can for your teammates, but how do you draw a line between wanting to help them and sort of making yourself a martyr and coming back before you're ready when you can't help the team?
I just speak with the doctors. They're going to make the right decision. If I'm able to be back out there, then they're going to give me the okay, but if I'm not, then they're going to give me the no.
What kind of treatment are you going through? You said you'd be in there as much as possible.
I lift some weights in the swimming pool. It's not that bad. It's kind of fun. Icing a lot. Just getting the swelling down is the big thing right now.
Is it hours per day?
Oh yeah, it's hours per day.
Well, Michael, what do you think makes Trey Carson a good running back? You've watched him every day since he's been here.
He's 230 pounds. Obviously, he's different from me, Kenya, and Anthony. He outweighs us by like 50 pounds. So, just having that big guy in the backfield, somebody chasing me around or chasing Kenyon around all day, and then I have to tackle him. He's kind of a bruiser.
Is it affecting you in your daily life, like going to school and all that? Are there things just in regular life that you can't do because of that?
No. Usually when I go to school, I wear my brace. So everybody don't bump my shoulder. So yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, kind of protect it a little more.
Will you play with a brace, do you think, when you come back?
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Do you have a goal for a game that you want to be back by?
Hopefully I'll be back this week, but who knows? I don't want to miss too many games. We have to just wait and see.
What kind of support have you received from the Oregon Eugene community? Fans talking to you, writing to you, calling you?
Oh yeah, definitely. The fans here, they genuinely care about my health, not about winning a football game. That really means a lot to me when someone tells me, take care of yourself. It's not always about winning a football game, so that means a lot.
In terms of not coming back before you're ready, does that take a certain amount of unselfishness?
No, I don't think so. I don't want to jeopardize my, health Obviously, I want to be there for my teammates, but I think my health is, you have to draw the line, what's important to you. I don't want to go out there and destroy my whole career because, I came back too early. And, if I wasn't confident in Kenyon and D'Anthony and Trey, then obviously I would come back, but I'm very confident in those guys.
Are you thinking long-term in this process, too? I mean, your pro career eventually, too, and how it might be affected by this?
I don't really think about a pro career. Just thinking about my career at Oregon right now.
Michael, how much of running back success is the guy running the ball, and how much of it is the system that you guys run?
I mean, I don't know. Y'all the ones watching the games. You have to tell me. I'm just running the ball, so I guess you can call it whatever you want to call it.
You talked about Coach Campbell as being kind of a support mechanism for you. What was his advice for this period of time? Was it to kind of get yourself healthy and relax and get your mind away from trying to get healthy, or what did he tell you?
He knows I'm gonna be fine. He knows I'm tough. I'm gonna get back there as soon as I can. We just talk about different things. It's not always about football with Coach Camp.
If you don't play Saturday, how much of an active coaching role will you take on the sideline with the other guys?
I'll be real active.
You're gonna have a headset?
Call some plays?
I'm gonna get a visor.
What color?
The same with Chip has.
Anything else?
Anything, you mentioned just some conditioning in practice. I mean, just obviously I assume real light workouts the last couple of days. For anything in particular you've been able to participate in?
Yeah, I mean, I can still run. Yeah, that's why I'm happy that, it's my arm. It's not my legs. If it was my legs, I'd be crying right now, upset, but, it's my arm. So I'm still fast, I'm still agile. At least I am running this pool or running at practice.
Have you tried, like, cradling a ball, anything like that, just to see how it feels with the brace?
No, I have not. I haven't got to that point yet.
What are some of the biggest risks if you were to come back too early? Is it, like Rob was saying, like bending the elbow? Is it getting hit on the elbow? What are some of the biggest risks if you were to come back?
There really isn't any big risk. It is a simple fact of pain and, being sore, or me getting hit and it just swelling up even worse. But yeah, it's not like I'm just gonna go out there and it's gonna break or something. So, I mean, there are risks, but there are just, hey, I'm gonna be done forever if I come back too soon.
So are there any chronic, or any concerns? Is this like a chronic thing where now it can pop out more frequently? I mean, you hear guys with shoulders that suddenly start popping out all the time. I mean, is there any risk of that you know of?
No, they just told me, eat more Wheaties. So, I'll be cool.
So it hasn't popped back out again since the other night, has it?
No, it has not.
Rajon Rondo did that a couple years ago, and he came back and played. Have you looked into kind of his situation? You draw inspiration from the fact that he was back playing basketball a couple days after he did basically the same thing as you?
I seen his, and his look a little different. I look at, some of the running backs like Jahavi Best did it, or a kid at Stanford did it. Just people who play more in my position who did it. It's a contact sport. Basketball is contact, but not like football.
Have you talked to any of those guys that you just mentioned, like Best or Stanford guy, anyone else that suffered an injury like you?
No, I think my trainers, they're really doing a good job looking it up and, seeing what I'll be able to do or when I'll how long those guys are out, how many games they missed. They're really on top of it right now.
Can you share with us any sort of pieces of advice or inspiration that you put into Kenyon or Trey or D'Anthony?
I just tell them, keep their head up. I'm going to be fine. Obviously, I'm really close with those guys and they're down a little bit. But, football goes on. If I'm out there, it's fine. If I'm not, they have a game to win. They need to stay focused. And they're going to go out there and win that game regardless if I'm there or if I'm not there.
Is it? Thank you.